So we are here with Andrew and Akimbo. We just finished the shoot for Dapper Dan Michael, a bespoke suit and vintage company. What's up, guys?
How's it going?
I'm here, man. This was pretty awesome. I mean, 1920s. That's all I gotta say. Took it back. A lot of people don't know the originals and classics, and that's what this shoot was all about today. And it made me feel like I could wear this stuff every day. And as Brian was telling me, that's the whole purpose of it. It's like a gentleman feeling, and which I am a gentleman. So.
And Andrew, how did you feel about it?
I really liked it. I mean, I like wearing suits in general. I like how they feel on me, how I look, how they portray who I am, really. So it was great that I had the opportunity to work with two good people and build new relationships.
Aww.
I mean, talking about that, building a relationship, that's also a great thing. I mean, it's all about who you're working with, but I like to add to that what I just said. I mean, it's nothing like having a suit tailored to you as at that. Like, it's not like you just walk into a men's warehouse, and they say, I wear size 40, and then I had that thing stuck in the back of my head, though. I like the way you look when I was standing in the mirror. I mean, actually getting your whole foot, arm, width, everything, tailored, measured, everything's measured out. So
it's amazing to me how a lot of men don't even know their sizes, really.
Yeah. And
so the whole aspect of being tailored, something being tailored to fit you, it's just an amazing feeling, like to have somebody cater to you that
absolutely.
way. You know what I mean? So overall, what do you think about the shoot?
I think it went awesome. Photographers are stingy as usual. They don't win the models. They get them all hyped. Oh my God, this is amazing. And got
you talking about me to my face?
No, we talking about like the pictures in general. Like
I see
the excitement in it. I know, but I can't be mad at that till the after product is over. But they're all excited, and I'm just sitting there like, oh, I want to see. I don't even know what I look like. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. A couple different looks, few actually, and I like the way I look, and I felt great about this whole experience, and it was a wonderful experience overall.
Andrew?
I really liked it. It was fun. Never did anything like this before. So, yeah, and I've been kind of waiting for a shoot like this to come up just because I like wearing the best suits and putting everything all together. And, yeah, I actually think, honestly, that it'll probably help me a lot, like, with my modeling. And in the future also.
So that's my next question, actually. What is the long-term goal for you guys? What do you hope to accomplish?
Well, as far as I'm able to accomplish, like, what I bring to the table as a model is what makes me an asset. Like, I'm a model to life in general, and, I'm pretty much a down-to-earth person. And as far as it could take me, I mean, they say the sky's the limit, and, you make limits for yourself. You only hold yourself back. And I'm willing to go as far as possible, as able as I can go. Just being a master of my domain and doing what I do best and feeling great about it. Feeling confident about it. So whatever comes my way, I take it, conquer whatever the struggle is. Overcome it to become better. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm about.
Awesome, Andrew.
I hope it takes me, or I go with it as far as I can. Maybe branch out into different things in fashion other than modeling. Maybe I can do like other help castings or anything because I'm interested in that also. Of course, networking because I'm doing other things, going to school for law, and you never know when one might
need a lawyer.
No, but
I mean, look good in the suit, right?
And so in the end, I mean, I just want to go as far as I can, meet a lot of interesting people, and I guess see myself on a billboard.
Yeah,
that's the main goal.
Cool. I normally don't like to touch on the negative aspects of this business, but I think it's important, especially for aspiring models who are coming up. A lot of them don't know how to proceed, and so I think it's good to hear from other people who are doing it. What they should kind of look out for, or share some of their experiences. So can you guys do that real quick?
Well, it's pretty simple. I mean, life, pretty much it's life. And if it's something, if modeling is something you want to do, you don't want to do anything in life unless you don't really have any passion in doing it, because what's the point of doing something you hate? Is like having a regular job to get by, that you're gonna do for the rest of your life. why do that? So if you're gonna be modeling in general, you want to be passionate about it, and like I said, portray what makes you an asset to the industry and what it's all about. You know what I mean? So the negative aspects of the industry now, you're gonna meet people. You know, there's scumbags everywhere in every single aspect of life, like negative, positive, no matter what. It's just all matter how you carry yourself, respect your personality, be very professional about situations. Because I mean, I came across a lot of people that, you know, try to bleep me over, and you know, I handle it the right way. I don't have any problems with these people to this day. They'll see me say hi, shake hands, whatever, and that's what it's about with me. It's always a respect thing first with me, whether we're doing business or anything like that. It don't necessarily have to be a big friendship, but respect always comes first with me. So you know, you always want to portray yourself as a very respectful person, male or female. You know what I mean? Because the negative always gonna surround you, no matter how good you do. You know, people's gonna see you doing what you do, and they're gonna be like, oh well, this is where he came from. Some of them may have known you from back then. They might talk a whole bunch of crap about you, and that's all the negative aspects. Even with people in the industry, it happens to designers, it happens to models. You know, it's a bunch of calamity that just happens in general. You know what I mean? So your whole point about it is just to be a respectful person, professional as you can be, and do what it takes. Not stuff that, you know, the craziest.
Yeah, because it is a lot of work involved, a lot of hard work.
A lot of hard work involved, health-wise, you know, all that other stuff. You know what I mean? But most of all, you just want to be a very professional and respectful person to try to avoid the negative aspects, because I don't like to talk too much about negative things of what happened and people that I've dealt with, because, you know, it's always good for people to experience themselves, you know, but you're going to experience people that's going to F you over and, you know, going to tell you things like, you know, I can do this for you, do that for you, do something, and they get off on you.
How about you, Andrew?
Well, negative aspect-wise is, well, I just started in August, so I've actually myself been kind of procrastinating it just because I didn't know where to start. But the way I did it myself was, you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a friend that you know that likes fashion, or know someone that models in some way, shape, or form, or is a designer, so you can always ask them. Even though you wouldn't consider your friends, your actual friends, as networking, well, they are, because you guys can help out each other in every way. And when it comes to like the real negative parts of this business, I would say it's like you have to have a really tough skin, because you're gonna have to take criticism from every single person that you encounter when it comes to designers, or people that are casting for models, or other models in general, because I guess I would assume everyone's trying to claw their way to the top. But I mean, as long as you have your head on straight and you stay positive and not mimic, like, being negative and talking behind other people's backs and trying to do it that way, then you'll be alright.
Alright, fellas, that was great. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank Dapper Dan Michael for allowing us to shoot in his space. And it was a great shoot, and I hope to see you guys again.
Thank you.